these guys just wanted to get back into it, move right into Game 3, and here we are with our red Protoss on the right side of GSL Belshir Beach. If he wins this game, he makes it to the quarterfinals. If he loses, he is done for the season. He is...
E.G. Huck.
Thank you.
I was just trying to decide if I want to time out of the space or not. I decided late.
Oh.
He actually thinks so, yeah. That's what he says. He's like, absolutely. I was like, yeah, I think so.
I've considered it, and I believe I'm in love with Huck.
Well, like we said earlier, there's nothing wrong with that. But
right. Oh, here's this guy, our Blue Terran from the team. Old generation Starcrafters. That's what OGS stands for. He is...
OGS Nada.
Nada, always really well known for having female fans here.
Yep.
But look at that crowd. There's
right
actually,
there,
a lot of guys come down here. There's just so many people here in general today.
They think they love Nada.
Well, I mean, even the male guys are starting to love Nada now.
There you go.
That's what's happening, man.
Take that as you will.
They're like, well, I know. I think I like him.
I've considered it. I've weighed the pros and cons. I think I'm in love with Nada.
It's like, well, I think I'm gonna write him a note tomorrow.
Dearest Nada. Saw you defeat that counterattack.
Well, I want to. Can you introduce me to Nada? I think I'm in love with him.
Meet me in Latte World. All right. That's an amusement park here in Korea. Those of you who don't know.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Belshir Beach, it's got that high ground that kind of protects the choke, which is a very interesting little addition to the map, I guess you could say. Makes a lot of those early rushes a little bit tougher to pull off.
Absolutely. Now, keep in mind also that because of that middle area, those watchtowers are very important. When the game reaches that about 120 supply food kind of area, assuming it goes that far when there's charged zealots running around, it's very difficult to engage there if the Terran positions his army well, because the charged zealots have to run extra distance around that cliff where, you know, the Terran army is just kind of microing back around that. There's a lot of line of sight blockers, so you have to be very careful. Also, Vikings like to hide in those trees where they can't really be hit by stalkers, and then the Colossi have to be very careful of that as well.
Yeah. Man, remember when this map didn't have the Zelnaga towers?
Yeah.
That made it pretty tough.
That was just the crazy forest. The Forest of Illusion from like Super Mario World was actually in the middle of the map.
It's true. It was like the darkest, deepest magical forest where Vikings just appear from nowhere. Kill your Colossi.
Yeah, man.
It's a terrible feeling.
It is a terrible feeling when your Colossi get killed by Vikings.
Now, it looks like Nada's going to try to do something similar to what he did in Game 1, doing that Marauder expand.
Ooh, but actually adds 2 barracks. He's going to have 3 racks.
Oh, it's 3 racksing. I used to do this on the ladder all the time because it was the only build I knew, like a year ago in the beta.
Dude, back in the beta, I think it was the only build most people knew. I think saw that a lot, man.
Yeah,
I hated those guys.
Fast Twilight Council from Huck. He's going to go for DTs, probably.
Well, it could be Blink Stalkers as well.
Could be.
Now, of course, DTs are much more common. Yeah, DTs are much more common. Yeah. You don't want to see players go up to 3 gates, then, of course, make the Dark Shrine. Get aggressive with the DTs as they expand. It's a very safe build to do.
Yeah, I mean...
And Nada's added a 4th barracks, so here he's going to all in.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is that if he doesn't have a scan, he's just going to die to DTs. I mean, unless he can kill everything
there's the Dark Shrine.
There it is.
This is actually like going Blink Stalkers against Cloak Banshee. Just kind of like it's kind of like, well, you just lose if you do this.
Every time I see someone all in, when I like see the attack hit, I hear in my head the Rocky theme, you know? Da-da-da, da-da.
Well, here's the thing about what's going to happen here with Huck. He's making a Nexus because this is what you do with this build. Now, basically, the Dark Shrine, you guys can see it on the production tab, that production time is basically the I win timer for Huck. If you can hold on that long, he will essentially win here. But if he doesn't, then he loses. I mean, those are the 2 things that can happen. It's not like Nada's going to do some damage to make a command center, then we're going to have like a longer game. Yeah. That's not what's going to happen.
Well, I feel like the real strength of the DTs in this game is going to be the defensive power.
Exactly.
Now, unfortunately for Huck, he's got a pylon all the way over on the right side of the map, and that's probably where he's going to warp those DTs in unless he gets a probe sooner. And if the DTs warp in there, Wolf, I don't think they're going to get back in time to defend this.
Yeah, he's going to have to hope he has enough resources to warp in more DTs at home. Oh, he's going to see.
Scout it with the Zealot. Nada trying to run with the army.
Smart. Moves the army back. So now Huck doesn't really know what's coming at him.
Yeah.
He is going to take the right side watchtower, though.
Huck saw something very normal with that Zealot. So, I don't think Huck is really expecting this to be coming now.
Here they come.
Oh, the DT's warping in at the forward pylon.
But it's okay. He's only going to make 2 of them for now. He knows the potential that there is going to be attack. He's going to make sure he can warp 1 in at home. And in fact, he's warping in 1 at home right now.
I'm so glad he's doing that.
And there's no wall off for Nada. There's no engineering bay.
Oh, this is starting to look pretty bad for Nada, I'm going to say.
He does have 1 scan. He uses it. But guess what? There are DTs coming in. He's trying to wall off the front. It's too late, though. The DTs are already inside his base. Even if Nada kills this Nexus, does it matter? I don't know.
Nice
Good force fields here.
Just wants to keep the units out of his base so he can get some more units to defend and get more DTs. And yeah, Nada needs to make this work right now.
And yeah, I don't think he can. Fields. Yeah, Huck's got 2 more force fields at the very least. The DT is just doing so much damage.
Yep.
And even back at his base, he's killing a ton of SCVs. 1 DT having 15 kills. The other one stopping the eBay from finishing. Man. And the units get in, but it doesn't matter because the DTs are killing everything.
I think we're going to see Huck win this game. I don't think there's anything Nada can do.
There's absolutely nothing he can do.
Nope.
There are no SCVs left. And Nada GG's. Huck will be advancing to the round of 8.
Wow. Unstoppable.
Unstoppable. This guy is about to get on a plane to fly to the United States to beat nerds over there.
It's like, sorry guys, I gotta fly.
Sorry to jet, but I'm in a hurry. That's what Star Fox says.
That's right.
After he kills the guy on
win.
Huck win. I like that.
Those guys, of course, former teammates, still good friends. Man, what an exciting way to finish that series. What an exciting series all around.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was a memorable one, man.
Today's going to be a memorable day. It's the best day ever.
It actually is. Yeah, it's been a very memorable day so far.
Best day ever song.
Huck's heading off to MLG this weekend, and I can't wait to watch that. That's going to be, I love sitting around watching MLG. It's going to be fun.
It is really fun.
Yeah. There was Huck. There's us again.
Yeah, we're back.
Yep. Huck's
you can see the crowd behind us. You can see Sella. He's right there. He's looking. I mentioned him. He looked at the camera. Oh, we got you, Sella. Yeah, the crowd here is pretty intense. There's a lot of fans. It's so crowded. In fact, a lot of people are standing.
Well, you know why Sella's here, right?
Why is that?
Because our next match stars one of my favorite Terrans from the Team Slayers. Slayers were young, and he's going up against our Code A champion. This is the next puzzle. Very good Protoss player, so it's going to be another TVP. And I'm really excited about this one, too.
Yeah, Ryung actually lost to Tassadar in Code A. He still made it to the up and downs.
Yep.
And I remember when he lost to Tassadar basically all-ined him twice. And I was like, I think Ryung deserves to be in Code S. And then he crushed his way through his up and down matches and was like, actually, I do deserve to be in Code S. Came in here, he's made it quite far. But I think Puzzle is actually the best Protoss in the world right now. I like to call him the Protoss from the future.
Really?
I call him the Protoss from the future because he does things that no one else has done yet, and he understands the game on a different level than everyone else does. I'm actually just going to go out there and say it, guys. Puzzle is pretty good. He made some mistakes actually on his way here to the round of 16.
I thought you meant on his way here to the studio or something.
Oh, yeah, he actually took the wrong subway by accident, but here comes Evil Geniuses. Oh, that's actually Nada. Nope. Oops. That's Nada, but everyone loves Nada, yeah. I'm going to make a sitcom called Everybody Loves Nada, and then some guy named Wolf comes and goes, oh, it's Huck, and everyone's like, no, it's not. I'm like, oh, and then there's a little sitcom laugh. It's like, no, Wolf, you're wrong.
Who would be the annoying neighbors in Everybody Loves Nada?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'd be like...
Nesty could be like the older brother because he's so tall. He kind of fits the role. I don't know. There's Huck, though.
Yeah, there he is. That's really him.
Happy. Go home and take a nap now, Huck.
No, he doesn't have time for that, man. He's got to go to MLG.
He probably doesn't have time for that, actually. I don't know. He's drinking a lot of Pepsi products, possibly. They've got caffeine in them, Wolf. They'll help you stay awake and perform at the top level.
We saw some high-level stuff.
Yeah, we really did. That was one of the best TVPs I've seen in a long time, actually. Both of those guys played really well, both of those games.
It just goes to show how safe a DT expand is. You can hold off the craziest Terran all-in that is possible.
Well, you know, he played it, like you said, very safely. He put the 2 DTs in Nada's base and then 1 at home. You always want to have that 1 at home. We've seen it a lot of times, actually, where everyone just goes, I'm going to send all my DTs at the enemy base, and that doesn't work out so well. We're going to take another 5-minute break, guys. Be right back here. Ryung versus Puzzle here on the GSL. Don't go anywhere.